And live from Gwinnett Field in Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30 minutes east of Atlanta. You're watching the PSL here tonight on this Friday evening on the eve of July 4th. It's the Atlanta Smoke hosting the Birmingham Iron. I'm Eric Lopez here on this evening as the Smoke get ready to take on the Iron, as they are a team certainly looking to hoist another championship and begin the quest here tonight in the PSL. They'll take on a young Birmingham Irons team that's brand new, getting the chance to play their first game together on this evening. Of course, it'll be a fun evening of softball, and certainly it should be a lot of fun here tonight. And we'll certainly have the starting lineups there momentarily. And on this weather day, of course, there'll be fireworks show afterwards, and it should be a lot of extra activities. There's the lineup for the Birmingham Iron, with Emily Whitwell to lead it off, followed by Olivia Watkins at second base, Michaela Walker in right field batting third, Jada McLeod at third base hitting cleanup, with Isis Trasvik at left field, Riley Tyree at first base, Avery Ashford at catching, Lily Pearsall at shortstop, and Quinbine at the DP spot for the Iron, who will be in their white tops, black pants, and they will be facing the starting pitcher here tonight in Emily Price, out of Western Illinois, getting the ball here for the rookie for the Smoke, new member of the Atlanta Smoke, some of the new members on this team in the 2026 season that we'll talk about throughout the game here and the broadcast tonight. And you see the Smoke, and they're all whites. Glad you can join us wherever you are. We're at the home of the Gwinnett Braves, the minor leagues team. Good weather out here. We're set to go. Price against Whitwell. First pitch. Gwinnett Stripers versus Atlanta Braves minor league team. Want to know the count here to Whitwell, the center fielder, left-handed hitter. And it slaps it down to third base. Throw to first in time to get the first out of the ball game. Nice quick first out. That's going to be the key for Price. You see McKenna Dowell making the play. One up, one down. Now we look up. Now Olivia Watkins at the plate. Right-handed second baseman. Takes first pitch low for a ball. 1-0 the count. First to Smoke have been playing games all throughout different places, including starting the season in Puerto Rico. First, they'll be playing in the regular home on Monday night when they host the New York Rise. A lot of returners on this Smoke team from last year's championship team. Some new faces like Emily Price. There's a 1-1 count. That's up and in, 2-1 to Watkins. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to the right side, as it's an easy play there for Harding, the first baseman for the Smoke. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first. Haley Harding, the former Florida State Seminole, making the play there. 2 gone, and Michaela Walker now at the plate. First pitch to Walker, ball 1. 1-0 the count. One-0 pitch, up high, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to count. That's a high fly pop-up, and the catch is made by Harding in a 1-2-3 inning for Emily Price and the Atlanta Smoke. We head to the bottom of the first. Smoke coming to the plate when we return. Okay. All right. Okay. Right there. Okay. Welcome back. There you see Janae Jefferson, who will be leading it off for the Smoke, followed by Dallas Goodnight and Morgan Howell in the left field batting third. Kaylee Harding and cleanup. Taylor Kraft and cleanup. Jasmine Jackson at right field. Elizabeth Mason. Kat Rodriguez at third base. McKenna Dowell over at shortstop. And they will be facing Katie Brackett, right-handed pitcher for the Birmingham Iron. And as Jefferson takes a ball, 1-0 the count for Janae Jefferson, a veteran at the University of Texas. The 1-0. Blowing in, 2-0 the count to Jefferson. There you see Katie Brackett. As you look at the defense for the Iron with Whitwell in center field, with Trasvik at left, Walker at right, Cloud at third, Pearsall at short, Watkins at second, Tyree at first, Ashford at catching Brackett. 2-0, Jefferson takes 3-0. Let's see if Jefferson takes here on 3-0 pitch. She does and takes a strike. It's 3-1. Katie Brackett pitched at Alabama Huntsville in her career. Facing one of the great Texas Longhorns, and Janae Jefferson. It's jammed there, fouls it off down the first base side. A lot of room there, as you see, between first base and the dugout, of course, being this a baseball stadium. A lot of room in the foul territory. See right there, so keep that in mind as this game progresses. Payoff pitch, low in the dirt, ball four, and a leadoff walk to Jefferson. Jefferson gets on to start here the home half of the first for the Smoke. Good night to the plate. Over University of Georgia in her second year. Professionally played pro ball. Joining the Smoke this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how she fits in. And right at the top of the order here of this lineup, hitting in the 2 spot here tonight. Jefferson goes, throw to second, is in time. And Janae Jefferson is come down by Avery Ashford for the first out here in the home half of the first. Pearsall with the tag. As you take a look at the replay, pitch out. Good throw there right as Jefferson was there, and Pearsall with the tag. Good execution. Here's the strike. It's a good night. The Iron with a nice defensive play here early. Now nobody on, one out here in the first. Goodnight takes that one low. Two balls and a strike. Katie Bracken with a little help from her defense there. 2-2 count. Inside, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming here to Goodnight. Bracken delivers low, ball 4, a walk to Goodnight. So a couple of walks here in the first inning. Goodnight at first base. Morgan Howe at now come to the plate. Left fielder Howe will step in. That's good power. It's away for a ball. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. It's into dirt. Out. There's a steal by Goodnight. He's going to have the green light every time she's on base. Example right there with the stolen base. Goodnight on at second base now with a 2-0 count to Morgan Howe. Bracken delivers away, 3-0. Bracken delivers on a 3-0. It's a strike. It's 3-1 as Howells take it all the way. Hal, of course, played at Arizona State in her collegiate career. A 3-1 count. Was ahead of that one and drilled it foul. Count is 3-2. Full count coming here. Bracken facing Howell. Runner at second, one out here in the first inning. Off speed, that ball is, oh, what a play! Throw to second, in time, double play! Great defensive play. Watkins at second with the catching the line drive and then tossing it to Pearsall at second to complete a 4th-6 double play. And with that, that ends the bottom of the first. Still no score between the Iron and the Smoke. Emily Price back to work here. Will face Jada McLeod, a third baseman, who fouls it off, and the count is 0-1. Won the count. Or excuse me, let's choose count. It's to strike three. Quick work there by Price. Get the strikeout. First one out here in the second. One out. That'll bring up Jess Tresbeck to the plate for three. Right-handed hitter stepping in here, hitting in the 5 spot. Making a strike there, 0-1. Side corner for a strike, and Price ahead, 0-2. So 0-2 the count. It's upstairs for a ball, 1-2 the count. 1-2. Swing and get a miss. Strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for Price. 2 gone here in this top half of the inning. Second inning. Here's the last pitch. And the strikeout.
First baseman, Riley Tyree.
Now Riley to the plate. Pitch fouled off. It's 0-1. So 0-1 the count. It's fouled off the foot, and it's 0-2. Now Price a strike away from striking out the side here in the second inning. Two. Went away for a ball. 1-2 the count. A 1-2 pitch. Off hit the end of the bat. Hit to right. Go foul. What do we get here? A ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch, comebacker. Price will underhand to first to retire the side. Iron go down in order. We head to the bottom of the second. Still no score. right, welcome back here. Bottom of the second. Fans there playing along on the outfield. This beautiful Friday evening. No score coming up for the Smoke, though, coming to the plate. It's 80-degree Friday evening, July the 3rd. Fireworks will be performed after the game. One of the festivities here tonight. See Katie Bracken at the plate. She'll go back to work. She'll be facing Harding to the plate to start it off for the Smoke. It'll be Harding here to lead it off, right-handed hitter. After the Smoke had a couple of walks at the bottom of the first, but got doubled off to end the bottom of the first. Harding, Ferdy's playing at first base tonight with an 0-1 count. Takes that pitch. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 pitch is low for a ball. 2-1 to count. Bracken sets and delivers on the 2-1 pitch. It's there, and it's 3-1 to count to Harding. Three balls and a strike to count. Harding hits a high fly ball deep left. If it's fair, it's gone. It's gone. So a home run for Harding gets the Smoke on the board first. And they take a 1-0 lead on the Harding home run. Was a moonshot. You see it right there. She knew right away. She got a good hold of that one. It's just a matter of it stayed fair. It clearly stayed fair and out of the reach. Tresvik, the outfielder. And a home run for Harding. Just like that, the Smoke picked the lead 1-0. Pitch strike to Taylor Kraft following the Harding home run. Kraft in the DP spot here tonight. Takes high for a ball, 1-1 to count. So a ball and a strike to count. And it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Did that hit her? Yep, it hit her. And that's a hit by pitch. So a home run followed by a hit by pitch. Here in the second inning for the Smoke. Katie Bracken here. Facing a little adversity. Face Jasmine Jackson, who comes to the plate. Pitch a strike, it's 0-1 to count. Jasmine Jackson's been a regular, long-time veteran. Played, of course, her collegiate career at Cal. Takes that one low for a ball. 1-1 to count. 1-1 to count. Runner at first here. Nobody out in the second inning. Jackson takes inside. It's 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike to count. Jasmine Jackson. Ooh, that one got away from Brackett and it hits Jackson. Back to back, hit by pitches. And it's 2-on, nobody out here in the second. Let's take a look at that last pitch right there. Got away from her and hit Jackson in the back. So a home run and 2 hit by pitches in the inning. And it is 2-on, nobody out. With Elizabeth coming up to the plate here. Will be Elizabeth Mason, the catcher from Florida State. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. Right now, Bracken, a little bit of trouble. 1-0. That's a strike. It's 1-1 to count. So a ball and a strike to count. Up the middle, off Bracken, and everybody's going to be safe. That was a hard shot by Mason. Up the middle. And it's bases loaded and nobody out after the hit by Mason. Let's take a look here as that line drive just, it looked like maybe got a piece of Bracken, but it was up the middle. Not much Watkins, the second baseman, could do about it by the time the ball got to her. Ball was in no man's land. So as a result, the bases are loaded here and nobody out. Big opportunity here for Kat Rodriguez. So Kat Rodriguez, pitching coach, going to come out here to take a visit here. Talk to Bracken. In a tough spot here. Tough inning so far. A home run by Harding. And then a hit by pitch on Kraft and Jackson, followed by the single by Mason. Let's take a look at the Harding home run. See what a beautiful swing. Golfed that one and left it. A great effort. Transvek in the outfielder, but went over the fence for the home run. So now Kat Rodriguez in her second year professionally after playing at North Carolina takes for a ball. Of course, Kat Rodriguez also plays on the Colombian national team. This is her first year with the Smoke, second year professionally. 2-0. Ooh, that hit her by the elbow. A third hit by pitch of the inning by Bracken. And that gets a run in, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Smoke. Kraft scores on the play. It's 2-0. Right there. Hit her right by the elbow. Of course, fortunately, she's got that elbow pad there. That's why they wear them. reasons, for moments like that, situations like that where you get hit as Brack and try to go inside. Now McKenna Dowell, the number 9 hitter, to hit here. Still nobody out. Dowell takes strike. 0-1 the count. And again, he had a home run, 3 hit by pitches in the inning, and a single. That's a strike. And it's 0-2. Right now, I think the Iron would take it out any way they can. See Jackson over at third base. Mason at second. Rodriguez at first. 0-2 is up high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Big moment in this game early. 1-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Two pitch. Down, drills one for a base hit to right field. That'll get 1 run in. And that will certainly get a couple of in as Mason scores as well as Kraft. And it's 4-0 Smoke as McKenna Dowell with a 2 RBI single. Beautiful swing there, was ready to unload on that pitch and drilled it into right field, scoring Jackson and Mason on the hit. So it is 4-0, first and third, still nobody out. We're back to the top of the order now, and Janae Jefferson, who walked back in the first inning. There's a strike. It's a ball and a strike to count to Jefferson. The 1-1 pitch. It's low. 2-1 the count. So 2 balls and a strike to count. That's missed. It's 3-1. Tough inning here for Katie Bracken. Bracken here down in the count, 3-1. Janae Jefferson. Swings, fouls it off, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Jefferson drops a base hit into left center. That will score 1 run as Jefferson goes all the way to second. It's an RBI double for Janae Jefferson, and it's 5-0 now in favor of the Smoke. Just not doing too much with that pitch, does Jefferson. And drops it in there into left center, right by the gap. An easy score there. Dowell stops at third as Rodriguez scores, and I think we're going to have a pitching change here. And we are. We're going to have a pitching change. So the Iron going to the bullpen here is Bracken. Evening is done for now, and they are just right now. Just trying to find outs. That is the key. And so, boy, you just see how the smoke offense, when it's clicking, as you follow the smoke gears, top to bottom, a lot of talent in the lineup, and they can explode in bunches, just like we're seeing here in the second inning. And very patient. They don't try to do too much, this lineup. And that's what makes them so electric. As Kenley Hillary is the pitcher for the Iron. So Kenley Hillary, the new pitcher. In relief of Katie Bracken, who goes 1 inning. Gives up the 5 runs and is responsible for the 2 runners on base. There are still nobody out here in the second inning as Dallas Goodnight will step into the plate. Goodnight walked back in the first inning. Stole a base. She will hit here with second and third and nobody out. Hillary. First pitch, high, ball 1. So far, the early theme in this game is the Iron pitching falling behind these talented smoke hitters. That's asking for trouble. It's already cost them in this inning. It's a strike there, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 5 runs in already for the Smoke. Nice changeup there for Hillary, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Goodnight lays off the pitch upstairs. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. That hits Goodnight. That hitter, and that will load the bases. That is the 4th hit by a pitch in this inning. The first by Hillary. You can see Goodnight right there, leaning in there a little bit in the lower leg area. Got So now Morgan Howell swings at the first pitch, pops it up, and goes foul. Out of the reach of the Iron defenders. And the count is 0-1. Still nobody out as McLeod made the effort there, the third baseman. Howell hits it to short, flip to second, they get the out there, throw to first, not in time. For now, a run scores on the play, and it's 6-0, first and third with 1 out. Now let's take a look here. There's the ground to short, the flip to second. Was there interference there? That's what the Birmingham staff is discussing with the umpires. But I don't think to a right now the umpires are going to discuss it now. Was there interference there by Goodnight? That's what the Birmingham staff brought up. Here's a look. See the flip, the catch, clearly an out. And then as you see, Goodnight gets up right as the throw is going to be made by Watkins to first. That is what the discussion is with the Iron coaching staff. They felt that was interference and that she couldn't complete the throw as a result. And she believes there should be runner interference there. Trying to make her case to the umpires. Right now, they're just listening. Don't think they're going to get their way. Here's another angle of the play. And again, it's kind of instinctive there. I mean, I don't think Goodnight, kind of her body kind of was an instincts there to go up.
The first baseman, Kaylee Hardy.
So Harding will come to the plate. As that was Jefferson at second base. And Harding, who started they're going to actually go back to Howell. And that's a walk. So run scores. And it's 7-0 Smoke. So 7-0 lead for the Smoke. Not a deep roster for the Iron. You see right there, only 4 players there on the bench. Everybody else, a lot of space, Harding, who started this inning with a home run. So they ended up redoing the play over again. Meanwhile, Harding at the plate takes high 2-0. She homered in this inning. In a 7-run inning already now for the Smoke, still just 1 out. And that's missed 3-0. See if Harding gets the green light. Takes all the way, 3-1. Kaylee Harding, played at Florida State, ahead of the count here, 3-1. That's low ball 4 to walk. Jefferson comes in to score. To nothing Smoke. Taylor Kraft at the plate. That's ball 1, 1-0 the count. A long inning for the Iron right now. They're just the youngster trying to hang in there in this inning. Smoke batting around. Being patient, fouls that pitch off. So you've got Goodnight at third, Al at second, Harding at first. Strike. To Kraft. The count is 1-2. That's in the dirt. Good block there. And it's 2-2. stadium. Two and two the count. Kraft fouls it off. Of course, you got Jade Cargill, the owner of the Atlanta Smoke, of course, WWE superstar. Two and two the count. Kraft fouls it off. Not sure if she'll like that Ric Flair woo sound. She's currently in having a bit of an issue with Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte Flair, in the WWE. There's been some back and forth going on there. 2 and 2 the count to Kraft. Kraft gets jammed, pops it up, and the catch is made for the second out of the inning. Riley making the catch. The Iron just desperate to get it out right now. Got it. And they're now 1 out away from getting out of this inning.
The right fielder, Jackson.
Jackson to the plate. She was hit by a pitch in this inning. Takes a strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Jackson absolutely smokes that one deep to center goal. Villa. She clears the bases. Jasmine Jackson with a grand slam gives the Smoke an 11-0 lead here in the second. Second home run of the inning for the Smoke. No doubt about that one. That ball took off, as you see right there. You can hear it from the sound of the bat. That had to feel good. 11-0 Smoke and 11-run second inning. In an inning where the Smoke now have 12 batters have come to the plate in this inning. The 12th here in Mason takes a strike, 0-1 the count. One pitch, low for a ball. So a ball and a strike to count to Elizabeth Mason. Strike. Mason down in the count 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes to count. She pokes it and pops it to third in the catch. Catch is made there. Now Kat Rodriguez after the out. 2 outs in the inning. Now officially. As Rodriguez was hit by a pitch and drove in a run in this inning. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the second inning. Rodriguez takes a strike. 13th hitter of the inning for the Smoke. And that hit Rodriguez right by the elbow. That's the second time this inning that Rodriguez has been hit by a pitch. And it's the 5th hit by pitch of the inning by iron pitching by the combination of Katie Bracken and Hillary. McKenna Dowell had a 2 RBI single in this inning, steps in. Oh, and 1 the count. That's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. It's there. 2-1. Two balls and a strike to count. That's low, ball 3. Three and 1 to count. 1 on, 2 out here in the second. Dowell drills one to left, and the catch is made. Amazing catch to end the inning. Wow, robbing Dowell the hit. The Smoke get 11 runs in the inning on 4 hits, but it could have been much more if it wasn't for this great defensive play. Terrific. We are through 2. Smoke up 11. Welcome back here. You got some people watching the softball game from their apartments outside. Not a bad view. A little distant. There you got some fans here in the park. Here at Gwinnett Field this Friday evening. Here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. About 30 minutes east of Atlanta. This 80-degree Friday night, and they just saw the Smoke put on a show. 11 runs in the second inning with 2 home runs by Harding and a grand slam by Jackson. And we got a new pitcher for the Smoke in Peyton Monticelli. The rookie out of LSU comes in now for Emily Price, who goes 2 innings. There's a strike by Monticelli. And it's 0-1 the count. What a year Peyton Monticelli had. A great year at LSU. Helped the Tigers get to the Super Regionals. Of course, played at Oklahoma prior to LSU. She delivers a strike. Of course, she's also part of the Great Britain national team. Part of a stacked pitching staff over there. And here making her smoke debut here tonight, I should say, in relief. A role that she got comfortable with at LSU when she wasn't starting, as LSU head coach Beth Torina used her as a starter and as a reliever in high leverage situations. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. You see Monticelli throws as hard as it gets a strikeout here to start the third inning. Look at there, a swing and a miss there of Ashford, who was at the plate. The strikeout. Now Lily Pearsall, the shortstop, steps in. Takes ball one. It's a 1-0 the count. Monticelli. Miller's ground ball foul. And the count is a ball and a strike. Defensively for the Smoke, you got Harding at first base here tonight. Jefferson at second. Dow at short. With Cat Rodriguez at third base. That's your infield for the Smoke. The 1-1 from Monticelli is fouled, and it's out of play, and it's 1-2. Pearsall trying to get something going for the Iron. Monticelli got the strikeout here to start the third inning. It's a strike looking. A strikeout back-to-back here for Monticelli in the third inning. This one via the caught looking on Pearsall, and there's two gone. Now Marley will come to the plate foul as you see the strikeout by Monticelli. Pearsall did nothing to do there, but look, was frozen on that one. And there are two outs here in the third inning. Marley, the DP here tonight for the Iron. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. So a ball and a strike to count. Monticelli delivers. Low ball. 2-1 to count. Two and one to count. Monticelli hits the corner, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Monticelli gets a comebacker. Will throw to first in time to retire the side. A 1-2-3 third for Monticelli and the Smoke. They have a commanding 11-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. welcome back. Let's take a look at the Smokes' 11-run second inning, highlighted by Caleb Harding's solo home run that gave the Smoke a 1-0 lead. And then Jasmine Jackson here with a grand slam to center field, capping off an 11-run second inning for the Atlanta Smoke as they lead 11-0. In an inning where they only had 4 hits, they had 5 hit by pitches in the inning. And they took advantage of all the free passes that the Iron pitching staff was giving them. So we are at 11-0, bottom of the third. It is worth noting that in the PSL, if a team is up by 10 or more runs after 5 innings, that is considered a run rule victory. We'll monitor that over the next couple of innings. Meantime, the Smoke, who sent 13 base runners in that second inning, or 13 hitters, I should say, in that inning. We'll get a chance to hit here. Hillary in the circle for the Iron. Hit to the right side, knocked down, and everybody will be safe. Watkins, the second baseman, did a good job getting to the ball. Janae Jefferson gets on a hit. As we're at the top of the order here for the Smoke. So Jefferson gets on. Now Goodnight. First pitch to Dallas. Swings to the first pitch, hits it to the right side, through, base hit to right field. Jefferson is at second as Goodnight gets on a hit. And it's 2 on, nobody out here for the Smoke in the third inning. You see Goodnight right to the right side, passed it over to past Watkins at second. It's first and second and nobody out. Morgan Howell at the plate. Howell takes low for a ball. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch to Howell. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. Of course, the Smoke will be back in action in their regular home on Monday night. A 2-game series. They'll host the New York Rise. Should be a good one. Meanwhile, here's 2 on, nobody out. Howell takes ball 2. 2-1 the count. So 2-1 the count. Howell hits it to the left side to short. They go to third. They get the force out there. And then runner goes to third. Goodnight. And she's in there. Aggressive base running by Dallas Goodnight. As the throw went to first, she's like, I'm not stopping at second. I'm going to third. And so it is first and third and 1 out. See the force, the third, and then a wide throw to first. And Goodnight read that perfectly, went to third and beat it out. And we got coaches there asking about whether maybe the runner was out. That play to third base. Well, the umpires are getting over, discussing it together here. A lengthy conversation of what they just transpired. while they discuss. Here's a look at the play that they're talking about. Ball hit too short. Look like they get the force out. Not really sure what the argument would be, to be honest. The only thing I can think of is, did they feel like Goodnight left early? Well, whatever it is, they're not going to get their way, it looks like. So it should be 1st and 3rd and 1 out. We've had some quirky plays in this ball game. Harding's like, all right, I'm ready to go. Kaylee Harding at the plate. Everybody's ready to go. Back to action. First pitch. Low in the dirt. It's a wild pitch. It's a wild pitch, and that's going to get a run in. Goodnight scores. And it's 12-0 Smoke. That's where taking that extra 60 feet paid off on the wild pitch. So now runner at second, 1 out. The 1-0 to Harding, who, remember, homered in the last inning. Here's another look at this wild pitch. Just got past him, and easy for Goodnight to score from third. Harding takes a strike, and it's a ball and a strike to count. Harding drills one deep left. Home run number 2 tonight for Harding. 2-run shot. And it's all Smoke here on this Friday night. Second homer. Kaylee Harding. Take a look at that swing. Crush that ball. Just no doubt about that one. And an easy one there. As Hal scored on that 2-run homer, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Smoke. Second homer of the evening. Now Kraft at the plate. Takes a strike, it's 0-1. The first one line, the second inning, it was not as far as that one. That was a no-doubter. Kraft takes a strike there, and it's 0-2. So a 14-0 lead for the Smoke. 3 runs in the inning after scoring 11 in the second. And Kraft gets into the action with a base hit. Just an onslaught for this offense. They're going to have a fireworks show after this game. Right now the Smoke are putting on a show of themselves. See Kraft there with the single. Jasmine Jackson will come to the plate. Hit the grand slam back in the second inning. And it's low for a ball, 1-1 to count. Ball and a strike. Hillary, there's a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 hit to the right side, scooped up, flipped to first, just in time. Whoa, that was close. Bianca Bell, the assistant coach, arguing that Jackson had beat it out. We'll see if we take a look here to see if she's correct on that. Throw is high. Let's take a look here. And crowd talking about it. So give it a look. So they've changed the call and it's safe. Take another look here. They overturned the call. And I think it's a good call. I think throw is high. Jackson, I think, gets there. Right there. Got the foot in before the catch was made. And remember, I don't think Riley had her foot on the bag by the time Nelson, before Jackson did, I should say. So 2 on now. And the pitch fouled off by Mason. Elizabeth Mason at the plate, 2 on, 2 out here. They're in the 3rd inning. That's a ground ball to 3rd. They'll go to the bag at 3rd to get the out. Force out at 3rd base for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's a look again. Good close-up here by a crew. And I think that's a good overturn. I think Jackson touched the bag before the first baseman's foot came down. So now Kat Rodriguez at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. But not before the home plate umpire comes out here. We're gonna have a change here. Looks like a pinch runner for the Smoke coming out at first base. And there it is, number 10, Alex Coleman. 2nd-year pro out of North Carolina. Will pinch run here. While her Tar Heel teammate, Kat Rodriguez, they play together in North Carolina as Rodriguez fouls it off. Is at the plate. Rodriguez hits one with deep left and gone. 3-run homer by Kat Rodriguez. Extends the Smoke lead to 17-0 on a 3-run homer by Rodriguez. Well, That's what made her an All-American at North Carolina in 2025 and why the Smoke are excited to have her. She has power like that. And that'll be it. New pitcher coming in now for the Iron. They have. They're just trying to. They're just trying to get some outs at this point. Mitchell here coming in for the Iron. The third pitcher for the Iron in this ball game. Comes here in the third inning. 11 runs in the first for the Smoke. 6 runs for the Smoke in this inning. A nice night to be watching, whether you're outside there in the apartment or in the ballpark. A lot of fireworks expected this weekend, and the Smoke have started the show early on. Look at that pull in the outfield, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably where everybody wants to be. I mean, it's 90 plus degrees most of the week here. People having a good time. And the pool party is getting a head start on the July 4th celebration. McKenna Dowell at the plate. Kind of a mix-up there, looked like, perhaps, on the pitch. It's 1-0 the count to McKenna Dowell. Ooh, again, look like count is 1-1. So a ball and a strike to count. That is high for a ball. 2-1 to count. Two and one to count. And it's now 3-1. Three balls and a strike to count. And that ball is going to drop for a hit there. It was line drive off the shortstop, and the inning continues as Dowell gets on with the hit. Good effort there by Pearsall. That ball was smoked. Right there, line drive, just couldn't hold on to it. Would have been a spectacular catch to end the inning. As it is, it's a runner at first and 2 outs. And Brayton Mitchell now back to work. Face the top of the order. And Janae Jefferson, that was in the dirt. And that allows Dowell to get to second base. So Brayton Mitchell in, the third pitcher for the Iron. Down in the count, 1-0. That's fouled, 1-1. Katie Bracken started, Kinley Hillary in relief, and now Brayton Mitchell. The 1-1 pitch. That gets away, and that's going to allow Dow to go to third. So McKenna Dow now at third base with 2 outs. Jefferson, and that gets away. Dow's going to try to score, and she does. And it is 18-0 in favor of the Smoke. There you see the play. Just beating it out. And there's a walk to Jefferson. But Jefferson gets on the walk. The inning continues. Dallas Goodnight will come to the plate. First pitch, a strike, 0-1 the count. Good night. The second knocked down, no play made, everybody's safe. That one looked like it'll be an error. Be 2 on, 2 out. Here in the third. See Goodnight on the ground ball, and boy, when things are just not going your way, it kind of steamrolls, and that's kind of what happened to the iron right now. Is Watkins, you see there patting herself there, saying, "My bad." Morgan Howe at the plate with 2 on, 2 out. It's low for a ball. Mitchell's thinking, man, I should have been out of this inning. Instead, got to work to Morgan Howe. It's low for a ball, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Hal takes, and it's 3-0. Hal takes there for a strike, and it's 3-1. One pitch. That's ball 4, and Hal draws a walk. Harding will come to the plate. She's got 2 homers tonight. She's going to hit here with bases loaded and no 2 out. Looking for the trifecta. Haley Hardy. Takes ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. It's a strike, it's a ball, and a strike. 1-1 pitch. Strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Harding fouls it off, and it remains 1-2. One-two pitch. Harding up the middle with a base hit. That'll get 1 run in. That's going to get 2 runs in. As Harding stands at second with the double. A 2 RBI double. And the smoke pouring it on now, up 20-0. Jefferson and Goodnight scored on the play. Howell at third on the double by Harding, who's 3 for 3 now in this ballgame. You see that swing. Nice and easy for Harding, who's got 5 RBIs tonight. We got a pinch hitter. The smoke here once again batting around. Oh, that's a hit by pitch there. And that's going to load him up. Jackson to the plate. Jasmine Jackson. Who hit a grand slam in the second inning. Hitting here again with the bases loaded. That one's high to the backstop, but everybody holds. And it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to count. Mitchell on the 1-1. To the dirt, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to count. Jackson. The strike, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. That's fouled off. Time called there as Jackson steps out of the box. That's away, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Jammed her. Popped up. Catch is made. Side retired. Not before the Smokes scored 9 runs in the inning. Have a 20-0 lead through 3 here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It's Hardy, second homer of the night for him. All Smoke here tonight. Welcome back. Top of the 4th. On this beautiful Friday evening here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, Gwinnett Field. It's been all Atlanta Smoke. Autumn Pease is the new pitcher for the Smoke. Emily Price started, went 2 innings. Peyton Monticelli pitched in the 3rd inning, a scoreless 3rd, and now Autumn Pease. Autumn Pease, number 36, pitching. Former Minnesota Gopher here in the 4th inning. A 21-0 lead for the Smoke. First pitch. Strike, it's 0-1 the count. And again, the 10-run rule, I think, is in play here. The team's up 10 runs or more after 5 innings, where the team that's trailing by 10 runs or more had 5 official at-bats, game would be over. Autumn with a 1-1 count here in the top of the 4th inning. Top of the order here for the Iron, and Emily Whitwell, followed by Olivia Watkins and Michaela Walker. 1, 2, 3 in the order for the Iron. Ground ball to short. One hop throw to first in time. Nice job by Dowell, the shortstop. 6-3 on the ground out. 1 up, 1 down here in the 4th. So Whitwell is retired. Olivia Watkins to the plate. Takes a strike, and it's 0-1 to count. Autumn with the 0-1 count. Foul back, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Corner, ball 1. 1-2, it's a little low. 1-2 pitch. Strike three looking, frozen. And a strikeout as Watkins goes down looking. 2 gone here in the 4th. Take a look at that last pitch by Autumn. Hit the right location. First pitch now to Walker. 0-1 to count. That's high for a ball. 1-1 to count. And that hit, let's see here, Watkins. Yeah, it got her. That is the first base runner of the ball game for the Iron. And it's via a hit by pitch right by the knee, as you see right there. That is the first base runner for Birmingham tonight. And it comes here in the 4th inning. McLeod at the plate. Jada swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is there for a ball. 1-1 to count. There's a strike right down the middle, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Strike three looking. Inning over. Iron get a runner on via the hit by pitch. And that is it. We are through 3.5 here in Lawrenceville. It's all Smoke in command. Some flips going on here. The kids having a good time. Ooh, there's a bump there. But not impacting the flips. Who's got the better flips there? I'm not sure who's scoring that. Of course, here the Atlanta Smoke kind of flipped the scoreboard in the second with 11 runs in the second inning, 10 in the third. Some of the Smoke merchandise. They're in Gwinnett Field in Lawrenceville, Georgia, bottom of the fourth. Smoke with a 21-run lead. Brooke Mitchell back out to work. She came in relief in the third inning. So as she finishes up her warm-ups, reminder, Monday nights, the Atlanta Smoke will host the New York Rise. We'll be on the air starting at 7 o'clock Eastern. Should be a good one, the Rise. We'll be on Prime. And AWSN Network will be on. Big coverage here in the PSL. I'll be back on that broadcast alongside, hopefully, Victor Anderson. Monday night, part of first of a two-game series between the Rise and the Smoke here in the PSL. As we get set here to start the bottom of the fourth. Welcome those of you that maybe have just finished watching Argentina advance in the World Cup. And a dramatic 3-2 victory in extra time. On a busy Friday night here, the Smoke. 11 runs in the second, 10 in the third. 21-0 lead over the Birmingham Iron. Elizabeth Mason at the plate here to lead it off. Swings and hits it to second, knocked down, throw to first in time to get Mason for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Pat Rodriguez will come to the plate. She homered in the third inning. She takes a ball, 1-0 the count. Of course, Kat Rodriguez in her first year with the Smoke and is currently, of course, as well as an assistant coach with Bryant in the Division I collegiate landscape. She'll be starting her second year as an assistant. Of course, Bryant won the regular season title in the America East Conference. And talking to her, she really enjoys the balancing of her playing career with her coaching. That's been a goal. Shirley's adapting to that. Because we got a bit of a pitch comm issue right now. Two 2-0 the count. And it's pitched low, 3-0. Rodriguez ahead of the count here, 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. The strike take it all the way, 3-1 the count. Kenna Dowell, scheduled hitter up next here for the Smoke. And Rodriguez takes one for a ride to right, but he'll stay in the park as the catch is made for the second out here in the fourth inning. So two gone here in the fourth. McKenna Dowell to the plate. For the first time in this ball game, the Smoke made two consecutive outs to start an inning. It's a strike. It's 0-1 the count. The 0-1 count by Mitchell. Tie for a ball. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Up and upstairs. 2-1. Two and one the count. Now the count is 3-1. Mitchell delivers. Dowell hits a fly ball. Center field. Catch is made. And the smoke is retired for the first time in order tonight here in the fourth inning. We are through 4 here in Gwinnett Field. Smoke in command. There you see the Birmingham Iron. They are kind of a tough night, but they got a good fourth inning in there. Retiring this smoke lineup in order for the first time tonight. Now just trying to smoke looking to close this out and start officially hoping to turn their attentions to their next game Monday night against the New York Rise. We'll have that one for you. There's some fireworks show coming up after this game for the locals. Of course, the Smoke have provided a lot of fireworks with their bats in this ball game. But now Autumn Pease looking to close it out. First pitch, ball 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. The strike, it's 1-1. One and two now the count. Jess Tresvik at the plate. Here at the top of the fifth. Jess at the plate with a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip there to strike out for the first out here in the 5th. Take a look at this last pitch. Just nasty stuff there by Autumn to get to strikeout for the first out here in the 5th. Riley Tyree at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Smoke 2 outs away. Possibly closing this out. It's low for a ball. Checks, hits it to the right side. It's a fair ball. Harding is there. Will touch the bag at first base for the second out here in the 5th. Harding's hit 2 home runs in this ball game. Mixing the defensive play there. Looks like you're going to have a pinch hitter for the Iron. So a chance to hit here, last chance. What an opportunity here. Of course, hitting here for Ashford. Autumn delivers first pitch, right back to Autumn. And a comebacker to first. And that'll do it as the Smoke win it. 21-0 in 5 innings. A run rule victory for the Smoke. It's a no-hitter against the Iron, who only had 1 base runner on the entire game, and that was via a hit by pitch. 11-run second inning by the Smoke. A 10-run inning in the 3rd by the Smoke. 2 home runs by Kayleen Harding. A grand slam by Jasmine Jackson, as well as a home run by Kat Rodriguez. Provided the firepower for the Smoke. A combined pitching performance from Emily Price, as well as Peyton Monticelli, and then Autumn Pease closing it out. And teams coming up next here at Gwinnett Field. You'll get to see the Home Run Derby. See a good competition. There were some Home Runs Derby hit in the game, with the Smoke victorious 21-0. You'll see the Home Run Derby and the fireworks coming up here from beautiful Gwinnett Field. For our entire crew, Eric Lopez saying good night here from Gwinnett Field. This is the PSL. We'll talk to you Monday night. Enjoy the Home Run Derby.